measure it? Because it's usually hard, it's usually pretty fully priced. Whoever you on, obviously every deal is a little different, we all get that, but generally, how do you, when you underwrite things and when you review deals, what time frame do you think is the right time frame you're looking at to measure whether it makes sense or not?
I'll chime in. I don't think it's necessarily the right time frame if I'm running a company, but it's the only time frame by which I can reach meaningful conclusions that help teach the industry a bit of a lesson. So we've studied, do an event study approach on how the share price of acquirers and acquirees behave in the days and months following M&A announcement. And if you look at the history of REIT M&A, all the transactions that have ever been done, it's a big kissing of your sister. The total value creation. A month after the fact, so this gives shareholders a chance to hear management's rationale for why it's done the deal. Investors have had a chance to absorb, gee, here's what we think our synergies are going to be. It's an early report card, granted, but it's a report card by a pretty knowledgeable group with a good pitch from management. So the share prices of acquirers are typically down a little bit, a couple percent a month later, relative to the average REIT. The share prices of acquirees, they're smaller, are up a lot, not surprisingly, because somebody's paying a premium for them. You add it all together, and the net share price, the net value change is about zero. So it kind of implies, which I think is a little bit disappointing, because I would hope that those efficiencies, which do occur, would be a net value additive thing. Now, granted, a month is not the perfect amount of time, and if I'm running a company, I've got to, it takes more than a month to see. But we have 50-ish deals to study, and the results are fairly consistent. Now, some deals have been treated much better by the market, some much worse, but it's pretty consistent that most follow this pattern.
So there has to be some opposite views to that from this time, in terms of time. When you guys look at it, do you care what the deal looks like a month later? 2 months later? I mean, of course you care. I mean,
you care deeply, yes, because I do think that we're in the business of providing short-term results and long-term results, and that balance is what is really difficult to attain as a management team. The right amount of growth, the right amount of safety, balancing these things is really the heart of, I think, long-term success, and it's quite difficult, even though Mike always says it's super easy. And so I would say that we do care, but we do accept that upon deal announcement, we don't expect wild applause in general. But we do believe when we can create a compelling thesis for an acquisition, that within a relatively short period of time, it will prove itself out, and certainly over a longer period of time as well. But a month, I think, is too short. I do think if you can create a compelling thesis, investment thesis, that the market should react positively